It all began in autumn, a time when darkness falls too early and the cold wind howls outside the window, whispering something sinister. I always considered myself a rational person, far from fearing the mystical or strange coincidences. But then, everything changed. That day I came home late, an ordinary evening, nothing unusual. I took off my soaked coat, put the kettle on, and habitually checked my mailbox. Bills, ads, and a letter without a return address. My name was written on it in neat handwriting. I didn't think much of it until I opened the envelope. "You must remember what you did. We will meet soon." My first thought, a prank. Probably teenagers fooling around. But why me? I shrugged it off quickly. Work chores. There was no time to dwell on strange things. The next day, I found another letter. "The time is almost here. Be ready." This time I felt uneasy. Too many coincidences. This wasn't a joke anymore. I called the police. The officer listened calmly and advised, "If anything else happens, let us know." It's probably just kids. But that night, real fear set in. I felt like someone was watching me. Every movement outside the window seemed like footsteps. Even the creak of the floorboards sent chills down my spine. The next morning there was a third letter, this one longer. "Do you think people forgot what happened in 2005? You buried the truth, but I know. I saw it all. You won't hide anymore." I couldn't breathe. 2005? I was 16 then. It was the summer when Sergei disappeared. He was my friend. We were walking in the woods, arguing over something trivial. He went ahead, and then vanished. I called out for him, searched, but couldn't find him. A few days later, he was reported missing. The police searched, but found nothing. No one ever knew what happened. No one but me. Sergei fell from a cliff. It was an accident. I saw his body at the bottom of the ravine, but I panicked. I ran. I didn't know what to do, so I kept silent all these years. Now someone knew the truth. There was a knock at the door. First it was soft, then more insistent. I approached the peephole. A man stood there in a hood. His face was hidden, but he knew I was home. "Who is it?" My voice broke, but I tried to sound confident. "Anna, open the door. It's been a long time." I recognized the voice. It was Sergei. My heart stopped. It couldn't be. He was dead. I saw his body. You're dead," I whispered. "Are you sure? You didn't even check. You just ran." I stumbled back, panic rising. I grabbed a knife from the kitchen, ready to defend myself. He started pounding on the door. The wood creaked. The lock gave way. Finally, the door flew open. He stepped inside. His face was calm, but his eyes burned with cold fury. "All these years, I've waited for this moment. Now you'll pay." I didn't think. I acted on instinct. I stabbed him. Once, twice, 3 times. He fell. His eyes locked on mine, but his breathing stopped. It was over, or so I thought. A second later, I noticed an old dusty envelope on the table. It had been there for a long time, but I had never opened it. With trembling hands, I tore it open. The sender's name was written on the letter. Sergei. "Anna, if you're reading this, it means I survived. I don't want revenge. I just want to see you again. Please find me if you can forgive yourself." Everything blurred in my mind. The man I had just killed. It wasn't Sergei. He never came for me. It was someone else. Thank for watching True Crime Jinjom.